present common sense and common logic along with statistics and facts, people will still point and be in complete denial about what's going on right before their eyes, no matter how much proof you present to them. They will just have something in their mind, no matter how untrue it is, that this is what happened and who's to blame for it. So, I told y'all, to y'all black women that's making these videos that are pointing the finger at black men and calling us every name but a child of God and blaming us for Kamala Harris, Kamala, whatever her name is, not getting elected president. It's so many people to point the finger at, but don't try to put this on black men, and we will not let you hang this on us. No matter how delusional you are, you're just in complete denial. Because according to reports, Trump not only won the electoral votes, he won the popular votes. And if you look at where Donald Trump was winning, even in the so-called, red or blue states or the swing states, he was winning in certain counties, certain demographics, based off what the racial population was. Donald Trump had a spike in Hispanic men voting and white women. According to reports, between 78% to all the way up to 80+% of black men voted for Kamala Harris. Which I was surprised she got that percentage. So the black men did their part that was in support of Kamala Harris. But yet here you are still trying to hang this on black men, making all these videos wishing nothing but ill will on black men. And this is why we're not wifing y'all. This is why we are going other directions as far as who we decide to wife up and procreate with. Because you're showing that you are fucking delusional and that you're in complete denial of reality and the truth. I've had enough of this. Black men are tired. We are tired. We've had enough of this. We've had enough of the disrespect. We'd had enough of the vitriol and the finger pointing. Like I said, the black household has been destroyed because of the black woman. Yes, the black man has played a role, but the black woman has played the more pivotal role in destroying the black household and the black family. And you're showing proof. Where's the videos calling out Hispanic men and white women? Which black men tried to warn y'all that white women don't give a damn about y'all? So while y'all sitting up there trying to align y'allself into sisterhood and feminism, once again, you got played. You got played again. You got hosed again. Kamala Harris ran a disastrous campaign. She was doomed from the start. She was doomed from the start, and anybody with common sense knew that she didn't have a snowball chance in hell of winning that election, no matter how much propaganda that MSNBC and these pro-Democrat networks presented to y'all. They were lying all along. I told my brother Too Raw that Trump was going to win by a landslide, and he pretty much did. Kamala Harris wasn't fit. She wasn't prepared to be president. Let's just keep it 100. It was a lame duck. She was a lame duck presidential Democratic nominee from the gate. She was set up to fail. The Democrats have nobody to blame but themselves on why there's such a disconnect and mistrust for them. Sorry, I'm by some railroad tracks. They have nobody to blame but themselves. But I'm not gonna let them keep trying to put this on black men. And I find it funny too. The very people that Kamala Harris was helping sneak into this country, bring it to this country legally. Oh, and by the way, they did try to set it up to where a lot of these illegals could vote illegally, hoping that that would sway and help them win the election in certain places. And it didn't work. They voted Republican. So basically, not only did Kamala get played by the very people that she was helping and throwing all these financial olive branches to, they played her. So black women, you mad at the wrong people. Be mad at Becky. I don't know what Steve Kerr said. I don't pay attention to Steve Kerr. I didn't feel bad. I mean, I already know that Steve Kerr is a cornball. I know he's a diehard Democrat, but I'm gonna say this: even if you didn't vote for Trump, that's your right. And for black women to continue to think that we are their slaves and that they run us, that's their problem, and that's their problem alone. They've been told several times, what part y'all don't understand? Y'all not our leaders. You can't lead us, and you're not better man than we are. That's a task you can't ever complete. That's a task that you won't ever be able to do. When y'all wake up and realize that, the better off y'all gonna be. Well, he might be on to something, but at the end of the day, that's what happens. That's what happens. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris plan backfired on them. They brought millions of them in here, and they put them in certain places that they thought would overflow the black vote, and they voted for Trump instead of her, because a lot of them had the same beliefs. They really have more of those quote unquote so-called misogynistic beliefs that women can't lead. So now, these next 4 years, Gavin Newsom better take notes, which I'm going to talk about that. Gavin Newsom, he better take notes. He better do all the studying he can to figure out how he can get his party back in the White House, and how he can gain the trust of the black community. Because I'm going to tell you now, when Trump take office, I can tell you now, transportation system is going to skyrocket. I'm going to invest in transportation, because he going to be shipping them and putting them on them buses like it's nobody's business and dropping them off. So that's just real talk. That's real talk. Yeah, exactly, Hamza. They like I said, this backfired on them. When basically this backfired on them. You should call it when scheming on black go wrong. It's funny how people continue to talk about Donald Trump's suspected racism, but nobody wants to talk about Joe Biden's racism. Kamala Harris herself said Joe Biden was a racist. Kamala Harris was nothing but a figurehead in a political move for Joe Biden. And I don't even think Joe Biden thought Kamala could win. So there you have it. But anyway, got to get back to work, you guys. I'll be back with more later on.